Hey man, can you hear me all right?
Hey mate, yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me?
Yeah. How's your day going so far?
Yeah, quite good, quite good. A little bit working and did some stuff. Yeah. What about yours?
Nice. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Just getting work done.
Yeah.
Um,
What time?
yeah, it's
What?
a little after noon right now. How about you?
Like I thought we have a really. Okay. Now it's 6 p.m. in my
Okay,
place.
yeah, we're 6 hours apart.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, did you check out the strategy session training?
Yesterday I checked out. I watched the videos
Mm-hmm.
till the parts with how to acquire the or how to approach the students. This is what I have so far.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, make sure to check out the strategy session video because that will clarify things a lot for the actual like outreach process for when you're on the
Yeah,
call with them. So did you have a chance to decide on your niche that you want to do?
actually, like you mean niche with like the profession, what they do, like what interests they have. Like
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the income is like is always the same, isn't it? Like high income earners, and or how can you more niche it down?
Yeah, right. So first you want to think about like, okay, what does high income mean to you? Is it over 10K a month? Is it over 100K a month? What type of people
Okay.
do you want to speak to? Like, do you want to speak to entrepreneurs, CEOs? Do you want to speak to like chief marketing officers? It's like, what are you most passionate about that you want to talk about like
Okay, okay.
all day? So that's what your niche is. Um, does that make
I
sense?
see. Yeah, that makes sense. I think now I already know my niche.
Okay, what is it?
um, entrepreneurs,
Okay.
CEOs also,
Mm-hmm.
um, maybe people in the sports industry or like mental health industry, something like this.
Okay. So if you could just pick one of those, entrepreneurs, CEOs, sports industry, and mental health, which one vibrates most with you? Like which one do you like the most?
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs. Okay. And how big are their companies? Employee size.
um, Good question. I think like yeah, small, medium-sized businesses.
So give me a range, employee range.
Um, let's say 2 to 10 employees.
2 to 10. And what income level are they at currently?
Um, okay, like 5K, 10K, something like this.
Their total income is 5K, 10K? Think
The
think about our
profit.
offer, right? Think about our offer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. True,
So
true.
if our offer is 5K, they need to be making probably, 10, 20, 30K, maybe even
Yeah,
100K, and we're helping them get to that next level.
true.
So yeah, this is why we work out our niche now, because like what we could run into is the niche that you chose, they could be just not in the right income bracket for the opportunity we have
Yeah,
for them.
yeah,
Uh and we want it to be no-brainers, right? So like it's a 60K a year deal we're making with them to help them grow their business, to help them improve their mindset, remove mental blocks, creativity limits. So one, they need to be financially able to support that amount, and two,
yeah,
they have
yeah,
a pain point big enough to push them to that next level that they want to work with us. Does that make sense?
yeah. Makes sense. Yes, of course. Maybe then better. Let's say yeah, like 50 minimum, I think, in a month.
50 minimum.
Yeah,
So okay, 50K minimum. Um, and you want to
yeah.
change your in you still want to reach out to entrepreneurs, or you want to change it to sports industry, mental health, CEOs, or you still like entrepreneurs?
Entrepreneurs, I think, yeah.
Entrepreneurs. Okay. And what's their employee size now? If they're making 50K a month, how many employees do you think they have?
Maybe then some more, I think. Then maybe like 10 to 20.
Okay. So you see why we're doing this now? For clarity of,
Yes, yes,
yeah, because like, we'd hate to just reach out to a ton of people and it wouldn't be a good fit either because it was like that they don't have the right pinpoint or they can't financially support that at this point. So that's why we work out
yeah,
these things now, especially because once obviously this first week you're going to do the cold outreach yourself to see what works. But what we're going to do is we're going to record your screen. So whenever you do your hour a day of cold outreach, record your screen and show the process you like to do, like what specific messaging you use. Do you like their pictures? Do you connect with them? Because what we're going to then do is find a cold outreacher for you. And we're going to be like, this is what he likes. So just replicate this and reach out to 100 people per day. So it makes your job easier because then you free up
yeah,
an
yeah,
hour of your day. And now all your time is just spent on responding to conversations and doing those strategy sessions. Does that make sense?
yeah. That makes sense. Yes.
Okay, so let me,
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
no, no, continue. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me just walk you through what your initial outreach process is going to be like. So let me pull up LinkedIn
Mhm.
real quick. Okay. And share screen. Oh, let me hide your information. Okay. Let's see here. Share screen. All right, can you see my screen now?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I
So
see.
so you see I'm on LinkedIn right now. This is going to be your primary outreach. And you said you were going to reach out to entrepreneurs who have 10 to 20 plus employees and they're making 50K a month minimum. So what we do is
Yeah,
we go to, entrepreneurs, see if we can just find them this way. Might be a little bit more difficult. That's why I said get clear on like what type of entrepreneurs, like what type of companies do they own and build. So you can get like, you can decide what type of industry you're going to focus primarily on. So I'll have you do this research. I'm just giving you an example. And then you can get very specific on, their location, their employee size. So I'm going to just pick a random person, for example. So it's like, let's look at Karina, right? So let's imagine she's a high level entrepreneur with 20 plus employees making over 50K a month. So we're going to be like, okay, let's see what she's got going on in her profile, what her interests are. Okay, well, once we figure that out, just real quick, we'll connect. And then we'll connect with her and then we'll add a note. And that's where we'll have that automated note that we reach out with, whatever you prefer. You can have like 2 or 3 different ones to test out what works better. It's like, hey, Karina, something simple like this. I saw you were interested in business development. Let me just write this.
I see it not really much, like really. Okay, now it's working. Yeah.
Okay, so you see this? It's something simple like this. So you'll have like 2 or 3 automated messages. You can just copy paste and then take out the first name and replace it with whoever you're speaking with. And then you can add something personal based on the profile we were looking at, because she's specifically, this girl's an HR manager and lives in Sweden. So you could say at the beginning, I love Sweden, something like that. That makes it unique specifically. So, that
Yeah,
doing that takes what, 20, 30 seconds max per person. And you just do that 100 times per day. So that's maybe like an hour, 2 at max of work per day of just cold outreaching. And remember, make sure to record your screen
Yeah.
so you can show your cold outreach or what kind of process you follow and what you like to respond with.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
we'll figure out in these first 7 days of cold outreaching, where what messaging works the best and what leads to low ticket and high ticket offers. So what I want you to do is do a little bit more niche research, and go on LinkedIn. I'll go ahead and exit out of this. So like what you can do is, imagine you're starting your cold outreach process for the day. So you're going to be like, you mentioned sports industry, right?
Yeah.
So you can, uh, Instagram's great because you can find specifically what you're looking for. So director of ticket sales, account executive, and you probably want to focus on the people. So see all these people you can reach out to now in the sports industry, and you can change it by their location, make sure they're in the US.
Okay.
And you can also look at all filters. You can add a bunch of different things, and you want to target like the higher ups. Title, you could put CEO or founder. So look at all these results you get, and then these are all the people you connect with.
You
And
can.
and if you have thousands of people in your niche, you chose the right niche. And then you just want to stick with that one niche and make it all about that. So get very clear on what you want to be talking about all day. So like if you really are into sports, sports industry, perfect.
Yes.
And then you can experiment and figure out their income brackets, different levels by adding employee size for companies, things like that. Does that all make sense?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. But how can you look for the income? How can the income?
So yeah, it's like we said, we're estimating their income based on, you can do it a few ways. You can do it by their employee size. So think about if they have 20 employees, right?
Mhm.
Each employee makes 30, 50K on average. So that tells
Yeah.
you if they have 20 employees, they're probably making, 6-7 figures to support that cost of salaries. So
Yes,
so
of
that's
course.
that's why we determined by employee size. So you said 10 to 20 plus, you could push that even higher, just see where, make sure there's thousands of people, because if you're reaching out to 100 people per day, right? That's going to be 3,000 over the course of a month.
Yeah.
All right. Do
Okay.
you have any questions at that point?
No, for now I'm good. Now I know what to do, and I will check out now the strategy session,
Yeah.
and then let's go. So I
Excellent.
don't have to post stuff on LinkedIn. I don't have to post stuff there, right?
No. Yeah. What we'll do is, if you look on my profile, let me show you. Let me share screen again. So what
Yeah.
we'll do is, where's share screen? Okay. Can you see that again? So
Yes.
so we're posting 12 videos per day. So all you have to do is give us your
I
username and,
didn't hear. Can you say it again?
yeah, can you hear me now?
I didn't. Yeah, it was like so. The connection was not so good. Can you say it
Okay.
again? What did you say?
Yeah. So we're posting 12 short videos per day on our socials. So if you see, like, we have 4,000 followers right now, and we're just posting all this. So all you have to do is just follow us and reference your profile as you work for Forever Lucid. And what we'll do is, on if you once you decide your niche, we're going to take your username and password and add you to our queue of uploading accounts. So right now we have 8 accounts that we upload to. So we'll make you an account, so it will automatically upload for you. So your only job is for cold outreach for the first week, and then after the first week, your only job is just the strategy sessions,
All right.
and the conversations. Because your main focus should just be on, what are these people's pain point that I can help solve, and how can I close them on this call to where it's a win-win situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Do you have any more questions at this point?
No, for now not.
Okay, cool. What I'll do is I'll send you a link to this video on YouTube once it's done processing. And then in the meantime, just check out that strategy session video. It shows a few different clients that I was working with. And they'll help get you in the right mindset of what you're actually saying to these people.
Yeah,
And then what I want you to do is get really clear on your niche. So research on LinkedIn, like I just showed you, research on LinkedIn, specific niche, you know, with a specific employee bracket, and make sure there's thousands of people in that specific niche. And if that's the case, you chose the right niche. Okay.
yeah. All right.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
I'll talk to you tomorrow then. Let me know
Yeah.
what you decide, and if you have any more questions, feel free to WhatsApp me.
Right. Awesome.
All right.
All right then. And enjoy your day.
You too. Have a good night.
See you. See you. Bye bye.